Welcome to this free introduction video series, and thank you so much for taking the time to watch. Join me, Wendy Combs, pediatric nurse for over 20 years and passionate advocate to help kids thrive, and Roxanne King, health and wellness coach and author of the blog, The Holistic Mama, as we take you on a journey to help you be that confident parent and helping your child feel better naturally. Now, the focus of this short training video is to show you the key things you need to know to gain the confidence you desire using natural remedies with your children. So if you have little munchkins at home that you really want to care for with natural remedies, you're going to learn strategies to be prepared for most acute illnesses. Whether you're totally new to natural remedies and you feel overwhelmed with where to start, or if you've used them before but there are still things you desire to learn, then keep watching because we've got you covered. Now, you might be thinking, do I really have time to do this? Do I have time to spend time watching videos and learning a bunch of new information? So let me put your doubts to rest and let you know that you will want to make the time to do this e-course. You will come away confidently prepared to treat simple things at home that might normally take 3 to 4 days to go away, now can be treated in possibly 24 to 36 hours or even less. Think about the time that you will save by not having to be running to the doctor's office for every little sniffle. In my own family, by using natural remedies, I have helped my girls feel better faster, therefore less missed school or wasted time to do makeup work, and I was able to return to my work duties. Trust me, it is worth the 5-hour investment to watch and learn. Plus, the information we are sharing is all based on a natural approach. So why wouldn't you want to take the time to ensure your child is getting safe, gentle, and effective remedies to use at home? Today we're going to give you a little information about homeopathy and why it is such an amazing way to treat kids. Homeopathy changed my life. I was struggling with my 18-month-old daughter who had quit sleeping through the night, was showing quick meltdowns, and having some strange GI issues. I had been to lots of different doctors in the area to get help, and I got the, "Oh, she's fine." After being a pediatric nurse for a long time, I knew in my heart something was off. That landed me on my neighbor Susan Kramer's doorstep. She has a homeopathic and herbalism practice in her home called Earthways. She got me and felt what I was saying. After having an appointment with her, she gave my daughter what is referred to as a constitutional remedy. Within 48 hours, this child was sleeping through the night again, temper tantrums were down, and I had a new 18-month-old. I was blown away. This wasn't a placebo. This was an 18-month-old who didn't know that I had even given her a remedy. I was hooked. I never looked back. My husband gave me a homeopathic kit for Christmas that year, and I was a woman on a mission. Give me an ailment and I will figure out something to help. I started to learn what homeopathy was all about, and it changed the way I saw how to use medicine. Homeopathy is a gentle and safe way to help the body do what it was designed to do. It is based on the premise of like cures like. Developed over 200 years ago by a doctor named Samuel Hahnemann, homeopathy takes a substance noted to cause certain symptoms, dilutes it down over and over, even hundreds of times, and then its diluted form, it will cure what it causes. Let's say, for instance, an onion can cause one to have watery eyes and runny nose. However, if taken in a diluted form, it will cure the runny nose and watery eyes. The remedy is called Allium cepa, and it is derived from the common onion. Homeopathy also has no known side effects and doesn't interfere with any prescription medications. One remedy that is a must-have on hand at our house is belladonna. Just this week, both my girls came down with a quick onset of a fever and headache that took them to the bed. Isn't this when we know they're really sick? I gave both of them belladonna along with an amazing remedy called Quinton isotonic, which we will talk about more in the e-course, and some essential oils to the feet. And what do you know? They were both feeling back to normal the next morning and back to school. I love treating my family at home and watching them get better so fast. There are thousands of homeopathic remedies out there and various ways to use them. To keep it simple, please know that common ailments like sore throat, common cold, headaches, and fever can be treated effectively, safely, and gently at home. However, if you are seeing issues on a more chronic basis, it is always advised to seek professional homeopathic help or an alternative type practitioner to be able to go a little deeper. That is where the constitutional remedy comes into play. Homeopathic remedies usually come in a dissolvable pellet form. You can find them most easily at a health food store. For kids older than 1, it is pretty easy to just get the pellet right into your child's mouth. For little tykes who might not be eating yet, you could let the pellet dissolve in a little water and give with a spoon. Yes, homeopathy can be safely used in babies. It is very important not to touch the pellet with your hands, as this decreases the potency of the remedy. You'll also want to take the remedy not with food. You will want to let it fall into the cap and then dump it into your mouth. Most of the containers look like a tube of chapstick, and they have a little valve in there, so only one will come out with a little twist. You'll want to have the cap under the vial to catch them when they fall out. For a dose, you really only need to give 1 or 2 pellets. You take homeopathy at the first sign of illness and usually wait and watch. You might need to repeat a dose until you're feeling better, or you might even need to choose a different remedy. Sometimes issues call for more frequent dosing, and as often as every 15 minutes. My youngest daughter woke up with a swollen eye one time, and we gave Apis every 15 minutes for an hour, and it was gone. We will discuss how to give these remedies more in depth in the class. There are different potencies for homeopathy, starting at 6 and going all the way up to the 1000s. This simply means the number of dilutions the remedy went through to get to the potency. For the purposes of the video and our training series, we recommend using 6C, 12C, or 30C at home to treat acute illnesses. Anything higher than that, you need advice from a trained professional. Let me show you an example of how easy it is to take a homeopathic remedy. Here is a video of my 7-year-old Ansley taking a homeopathic remedy. Note how she lets it drop into the cap and then dumps it into her mouth. One would usually let it dissolve under the tongue. My girls can't wait that long sometimes and usually end up chewing it, but it still works. Let's take a look.
My name is Ansley Combs. I am 7 years old, and I'm going to show you how to take a homeopathic remedy. First, I twist this cap right here until it comes off. And make sure you don't just have a ferocious battle with this thing. If you just try to shake it, that's not don't make it a ferocious battle and get all mad with it. You're not doing it right if you do it that way. There's a little seal at the bottom right here. And you have to twist it right here. And try to get the little white bolt in the cap. Now, you don't want to touch the seal of it. You open your mouth wide. So I've got get in there, but I'm trying not to let the cap touch it. Now just let the ball rest under your tongue, and you take it into the cup of it.
Now, Ansley's a champ at taking homeopathic remedies, and I don't know where we would be if we didn't have them in our home. I have treated countless ailments at home and saved many trips to the doctor by using these lovely little pellets. And if you want to learn more so you can use the gentle, safe, and easy remedies, be sure to sign up for our e-course, because we will take a deeper look at homeopathy, where to find it, how to safely take it, and what it can be used for. If you enjoyed this presentation, please share it on your Facebook page with your friends. Be sure to join us on our next video where I will share some information on cell salts, another amazing group of remedies to help soothe quickly and gently. Easy to take, and kids love them. See you then!